when I'm watching you, if it shouldn't require any energy on my part to engage with you. It should be that I'm watching you, and because I'm looking at two real people, I'm in it. It doesn't require any effort for me to be in it with you. My heart is in it because you are people that I'm just connecting to and relating to, and they're reminding me of people I know or me. So if you I want you to think about, 𝗔𝗂𝘁, how I just said that and you went, huh. And think about how effortless that was to hear me and respond and go, huh. That is what honesty is.
Got it.
And the way you're seamlessly saying, got it. And that vibe is what's missing in the scene, where there is a full-on trust of we got to see where this thing is going to go because the scene hasn't happened, and let's just play it and see where it goes without trying to make it anything.
Okay.
So like it does feel to me like, Ray, on your end, both of you had some moments where you were connecting and playing off each other. It wasn't all like this. It was just, it was enough that it needed to be brought up.
Okay.
Ray, sometimes I saw you kind of reminding yourself to keep your chin up, and I can see Ray step in and do that. And that's what I'm talking about, is that at this point, there is no more put chin up. All there is now is listen. And whatever will be is what it is. I don't, it's very hard to do. I don't want to, make it sound like it's easy, but it really does require you to be completely present in the moment and be them. Be her. You're him. You're Joe. There's no what it should be or what Joe should be. It's just you're Joe. And the way you are listening is as Joe. And there is no more elevating. It is what it is. And you have to just keep it at, you have to trust the moment you're in the scene. And if it does not feel emotionally charged, you can't make it emotionally charged. You have to deliver it non-emotionally charged, because that's where you are in the moment. And that's what real, that's what really, where you really are. And you guys have acted for long enough that, you need to, this is sort of the next thing. I can't, I have to call it out. So as much as I want to shake your hand.
Oh no, we want to earn it. We want to earn it.
But
yeah, we could bring this back. We should bring it back.
It's tough because here's the trick of this, is you have to really think about, and this is what I do sometimes, is like, okay, I got to think about, what does it feel like right now as I'm talking to you as Brad? Like, is there any awareness of how I sound or how I look? Or am I just reacting without watching to see if I'm reacting correctly? So you have to kind of, the trick of acting is that you have to have the faith that you're there, but you cannot check to see if you're there. And
really
that's really, thank you. But it's really hard to do, because I'm asking you to go through a dark cave blind, and hopefully you're on the right path. And the trick is you've got to walk through that dark cave and not do it trepidatiously with any hesitation. I'm asking you to walk through the cave with conviction, blind, and just say, you know what? I'm going to walk and I'm going to just go. And if I die, I die. But I'm not going to hold back. And you can't watch to see if you're on the right path. You just go. And so you have to kind of think about, this is what I do, is I sort of think a little bit about what that would feel like if I was in the dark and somebody said, walk straight. It's like, okay, I'm going to go. I may trip, but I'm not going to hold back. And it's all built on muscle memory. So it's not like you're doing it with it based on nothing. It's based on a lot of work. It's not like there's nothing holding you up. It's based on interpretation, breathing, objective, all of those things. So you're not blind. It may feel like you're blind, but the technique is built around trusting the work. You know, our body and our brain is really good at remembering things if you really want to test yourself. Like, for example, I just sometimes will do this randomly just to see how well my body knows something. If I'm watching TV and I have the remote to my side, I grab the remote, and with conviction, if I want to stop my DVR, I just hit pause without looking at the remote to see if my body remembers where it is, without looking. And then I also don't do it hesitantly, like, is it? No, I just do it.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 times, I hit the button right. Or like at night, when it's dark and I'm asleep, and I wake up, and I need to turn on a light, and there's a switch near the bed. Test yourself. Does my body remember where that switch is? It will. Don't look, though, and don't hold back. Do it forcefully, knowing that your hand may land on a candle that's lit. But do it knowing that you may get hurt. It's that you have to have the faith that you may or may not be on the right track, but you have to do it anyway without watching to see if you're doing it. If you don't do this, there is a mechanized, robotic feel to your work.
Okay.
Got it.
Honest is the way you're saying, okay, 𝗔𝗂𝘁. Honest is the way you're saying, got it, Ray. You know, there's an ease to the connection between the three of us now, where you're just reacting to me and absorbing information. This vibe is what is missing from your scene for the whole scene. There are moments where it happens, but you know, you have to remember the scene has not happened. And you've done a tremendous amount of work on the scene. But the only way we're going to really find out how much your body knows is if you trust to see if your body knows it. And then after you're done with the scene, you can kind of go back and say, wait a minute, this area, it's feeling a little empty. I got to go back to this area. Do I really understand why I'm saying it?